back to another great episode of Florida Man Academy. We're back working on the truck frame today. We're gonna try and get all the two-wheel drive stuff cut off of the frame. Right now I'm cutting all the rivets off for the spring perch, I guess you would call it. I take a grinder and cut right down the middle of the rivet, and then take my air chisel with a chisel tip on it, and they seem to just chisel right off pretty nicely. All of this stuff I'm removing is for a two-wheel drive truck, and the frames are pretty similar. One of the main differences is just where the springs and axles and everything mount up. So I'm going to remove all that stuff. Okay, so I did this off a camera, but I promise you it wasn't very exciting.
Not super exciting.
No. Just brace up the front end here so that this is the only spot that doesn't get painted. Just these two touching points. I don't care about any of this. OBS frames are notorious for getting sloppy at the rivets, so I like to weld the engine cradle up front. It's right next to where the steering box mounts, and it really helps tighten up the steering wheel. I did it to the truck I'm driving now, and it worked really well. This is a better angle so you can tell what I'm talking about when I take my air chisel, cut it in half with a grinder, and then use the air chisel to chisel it off. At the beginning of the video, I was cutting the spring and shock towers off, so now we're going to need some new shock towers. We're going to cut them out of some flat bar, drill some holes in them, grind them all up, make them look good. anytime I'm building multiples of something, I like to drill a hole in them and bolt them together. That really speeds up the process and makes them as close to exactly the same as you can get them. Drilling these holes in my brackets here, and they don't do anything, they just make it look cool. Maybe a little lighter if you were trying to save weight. Don't forget your cutting oil. Very important to your drill bits. It'll make them last a lot longer.
Real hammer underneath.
That's a hammer?
Thank you for watching Florida Man Academy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. All that stuff's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Tell me what I could be doing better. What does the channel need? Next episode, we'll be boxing the frame rails like a four-wheel drive is. Getting the frame cleaned up a little bit so we can get this ugly thing painted.